it's a good point, because obviously everyone's different. But I remember I had one lady who, I remember she said, "Oh, I'm going on a date tonight."
Yeah.
And I said, "Oh right, no, hang on, I can't remember if it was. No, it wasn't that night. It was. I said, "Oh yeah, you're going on a date." I said, "Yeah, you're going on Saturday." I said, "But the person you're going with, you're actually going to meet someone that you will actually go on another date with, and actually you'll potentially get into a relationship with." And I described what he was wearing. I mean, this is just based on free will. This is a high probability of what will potentially happen in the future, based on the choices that she's more than likely to take.
Yeah.
It's not a definitive, that's what's going to happen in the future, that's set in stone. It doesn't work like that.
Yeah.
Because obviously there's many different parties that are involved in any one event, isn't there? So one person could deviate from that and then it would never work. But I remember she rang me up the next week after that and said, "I can't believe you just told me that I was going to go out on a date with my boyfriend and meet someone else. It happened, he was wearing what you said he'd wear." She said, if you hadn't told me that, because she was really happy with him, I might have missed out the chance of looking elsewhere, because she was happy, but she wasn't, you know, without going into too much detail, she wasn't particularly, she knew that it was kind of, didn't know how to do it.
He was all right, but he wasn't the one.
Yeah,
sort of
almost,
thing.
yeah.
Yeah.
So it was kind of like, sometimes, because obviously people are very loyal a lot of the time in relationships, so they just close themselves off to it.
Yeah.
And that's fine, but sometimes when you're in a bit of an in-between stage, you're not sure how you want to go with someone.
What if you telling me something, then I think, oh, could that change that? Say if, oh yeah, it's really good, but then I start thinking loads of stuff, and then it doesn't, I change it?
It's all based on free will.
Yeah.
What I tell you, I cannot predict, okay, on Monday the 13th of September 2017, that is going to happen. You're going to walk into a bakery, buy a loaf of bread and walk back out again, because you might 10 minutes before decide that you want to go clothes shopping or whatever. At the end of the day, it's based on, I can give you definitive information, but it's based on your choices and free will. Your choices that you make after any readings that I do with people, it doesn't mean to say that because I've told you something that means you're going to miss out on an opportunity. I don't think, because it's for your highest and best good that they're giving me the information. You'd be, I think, silly not to keep an open mind.
Yeah, I've got an open mind.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like either saying it's good or bad,
Let's
because
do it.
you know you question everything, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know.
Let's do it. Would you want to do it later on?
I'm trying to think. What time is it now? It's
Whenever
6
you
o'clock.
want to do it.
Yeah.
Whenever you want to do it.
Depends what happens tonight.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.